They're everywhere. Street vendors cooking up fresh lunches, dinners, and snacks for hungry New Yorkers ready to fork over just $5 for a steaming plate of goodness.
I think most of the best food in New York is street food.
It's tasty and quick. I like to just come very quickly. It takes 90 seconds, you're in and out.
You see a crowd around a certain spot. I mean, I trust the judgment of the masses.
But the masses don't know what really happens behind the scenes.
What we found was atrociously, horribly unsanitary conditions.
CBS 2 obtained these photos showing how thousands of pounds of food was illegally cooked at this home. When inspectors got an anonymous tip about it, they issued citations against these two Jersey City brothers who ran a thriving Indian lunch truck. Would you say that the house was clean with all those rat droppings inside?
Everything was cleaned and we are taking care.
The Manzoors pleaded guilty to illegally converting their home into an industrial kitchen, complete with unsafe gas lines, walls and floors caked with grease and filth, and loaded with rodent droppings.
They're just lucky that the task force got here before the place went on fire.
The judge permanently revoked their street vending licenses, fining them $5,600. Is it safe to eat off of a street vendor's food cart?
I would say generally it's safe. We don't get that many complaints of foodborne illnesses for carts.
You may not see them, but health inspectors are out on the streets of New York making sure vendors are following the rules. They must take a food safety course, have running hot and cold water, and workers must wear gloves.
Make sure that if you're having hot food, that it's really hot when it's served to you, and watch how the vendor prepares the food. Make sure that he's not making bare hand contact with that food.
But with 5,100 mobile food trucks and vegetable carts in New York, this vendor is blowing the whistle, saying many are cutting corners and cooking in ways that could make customers sick.
A lot of people breaking the rules in order to make even bigger profits, and it's supposed to be cleaned once every 24 hours. The number of this food vendors are growing who are not cleaning it.
And this industry insider says even the source of the food is suspect.
By buying meat that's definitely is unapproved by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, they try to buy the cheapest ones.
Food carts are no longer just about pretzels and hot dogs. Lines can stretch half a block for some of the most popular and clean carts, from the world-famous Dosa Man and his 100% vegan cart at NYU's Washington Square Park.
I want to be something different. That's why I started this cart.
Then there's the gourmet waffles and dingus guys who cruise the city serving up exotics like bacon and chocolate waffles.
With the economy going kind of south, they still want to eat well, but they don't want to pay as much.
And don't forget this couple who cashed in on corporate America to have their own sweet slice of independent heaven with a dessert truck.
We decided to take a break from the corporate world and put our destiny into our own hands.
And bring smiles to people's faces.
And there's no end in sight to this gourmet food cart business, with more licenses expected soon, and even TV chef superstars expected to get in on the business. You should be able to say bon appetit on the streets of New York in just about any language. Kirsten Cole, CBS 2 News.